demonstrated outstanding excellence over 4 academic years. And this year we recognize Audrey as a salutatorian of class of 2016 and as the senior class speaker. Audrey Brooke, thank you.
Hello, Mr. Tellini, Ms. Simpson, esteemed faculty, graduates, and your loved ones. First, I want to thank my class for nominating me as the salutatorian. When I was first trying to understand what a salutatorian was, I looked to the internet. Thankfully, Urban Dictionary was there to let me know the salutatorian is the person who just missed being the valedictorian by a few GPA points. A very miserable person indeed. Second place is just the first loser. It's okay, not the first time I've been runner-up to Leanna. Next, I want to thank our amazing, crazy, dynamic, caring, and unique group of teachers. We hope you do not harbor bad feelings due to our failed attempts to distract you from your jobs and our endless groveling for a free day, because we will all fondly remember each one of you. We are all extremely grateful for the energy, time, and love you invested in us all. From extensions on extensions to being available for individual help, even being our personal therapists at times, you've all truly embodied the goal of Sacred Heart education, to educate the whole child. I must also thank my parents. I think I speak for the whole class when I say, for my entire life, you've been there to cheer from the bleachers, patiently cringe as I learned to drive, and share in the joy of my successes. But just as importantly, you've been there to catch me when I trip, pick me up when I fall, and scrape the leftover bits of me off the floor when I have a real catastrophic meltdown. Your love, trust, and faith in me has given me endless opportunities, and I owe everything in my life to you. I love you. Next, I think we need to thank the facilities department, starting with our atrociously disgusting freshman locker room. And pretty much through all 4 years, thank you for cleaning up after us, keeping our school beautiful, and unclogging the usually clogged toilets. So, during the last 2 weeks, when considering what to write for my speech, I found myself, for the first time in 13 years, looking retrospectively on my time at Convent. And I realized some things, being a not sure what religion I am student at a Catholic school, has taught me. First is something I learned during the homily at a mass held at St. Vincent de Paul a few years ago, that living as a good person does not mean aggressively shaming the ideas or practices of which you do not agree. Instead, living a full life consists of expanding on your own understanding of what is right and wrong through keeping an open mind and acknowledging the experiences of others. The priest's powerful words inform me that finding the best path is not done by forcing your ideals on others, but living for the common good in the ways you know to be right. Second, the many, many hours I've sat in the chapel during my 13 years taught me to appreciate art and beauty. I admittedly have spent countless hours in that chapel just staring at the wall. Though this was most likely an unintentional effect of the required chapel events, my love for art, interpretation, deeper thought, curiosity, and critical thinking was drastically exercised through hours of contemplating the stunning art around me. Third, Convent's program has taught me that no matter which faith or non-faith I choose, my life should be guided by showing love and respect for all humans, creatures, and beings. It has forced me to take necessary social change into my own hands, given me the confidence to try and the tools to succeed. Convent has shaped me into a person driven by the needs of others, given me the passion to help those around me and those thousands of miles away. Lastly, I've learned that being a good person is not about pleasing a higher power or securing a place in the afterlife, but about loving and respecting the blessing that is this earth, its inhabitants, and this life. It is about being generous, open, kind, and loving for the pure reason that we're blessed to be here. Okay, so in the spirit of retrospectivity, I think the best way to sum this year, and really all 4 years up, is to share my 4 favorite quotes I hear quite regularly at Convent. Starting with, "Hi. Thanks to you all, I have so many fond memories of warm greetings throughout the day. I swear, the way a convent girl says hello is one of the most sincere, fulfilling, and phenomenal experiences in the world. You all are so able to be wonderfully present for and open to each other. Whether the hi is coupled with an "Are you okay? How are you?" or just a big hug, the way you greet each other is filled with such warmth and compassion. I know I can count on any of you for a quick pick-me-up or a gentle smile when I see you in the halls, and that is truly reflective of the caring, kind women that you are. Next, and any important reflection on high school would be incomplete without this one, cheat the system. Sophomore year, after doing absolutely no work on her 20% project, Kate Carson's final presentation consisted of her telling the entire school she had completed nothing and yelling, "Cheat the system." Though it feels wrong to say this perfectly sums up our grade, I can say we have all bonded over sharing our unique ways of doing the least work for the most credit. Thank you to the Apple Find button. My next favorite quote is "nope." Shockingly, this commonplace word is almost perfectly representative of our class as a whole. Often when you hear us say no, it's in situations like, "Nope, I did not finish that homework yet." "No, I don't even know if we have a test today." "No, I haven't even started the paper that was due last week." And "yeah, nope, I don't know where Mr. Grant went." I think this represents one of the finest characteristics of my class. We are easygoing. Though there are probably some freshmen that would debate that, I believe my class is one of the most wonderfully laid back, thoughtful, and calm group of girls. Though we usually use "nope" to refer to how we don't care about something, I think it paradoxically also represents how we absolutely refuse to take crap from anyone. This class has one of the most admirable abilities to go from carefree and easy to persistent, strong, and passionate when faced with something they see as unjust. We are a class of girls who, when told we are not allowed to wear pants in the winter, will stay up all night writing an aggressively worded, open letter discussing the absurdity of the policy. She knows who she is. We are a class of girls who, when notice the educational gap in the underfunded parts of the city, will travel all the way to the Tenderloin every week for years to help third graders learn to read. We are a class of girls who use inspiration from our own struggles with dyslexia to inspire art that is sold to the benefit of learning of children with learning differences. We are a class of girls whose innate easygoing behavior, in addition to our passion to stand up for what is right, will unquestionably create lasting impacts throughout all aspects of life and throughout the world. Lastly, my absolute favorite Convent quote is "I love you." In case I haven't told all of you yet, I really do love you. I'm so amazed by the variety and depth of incredible qualities present in each of you. Not only have I enjoyed becoming sisters with you over the last 4 years, I truly cherish the time I got to spend with each of you. From my best friends to the girls I've never had a class with, you've all left an indelible impact on me. I'm exceptionally grateful for all of the opportunities your openness, brilliance, friendship, silliness, talents, and resilience have created. Despite my occasional frustration with school policies, I would not give up my 4 years at Convent for anywhere else, because they allowed me to know each of you. Even though today may be the last time I see some of you, I will always remember you with the utmost joy, admiration, respect, and love. Thank you all for being yourselves and allowing so many of us here to get to know you. Again, I love you. So for my final words, I'm not going to share any words of wisdom, but I do want to use the words of Winnie the Pooh to remind you all what you mean to me, and so you know you always have a friend in me. How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Thank you, congratulations, and good luck.